Hi guys, this is just a wee tutorial on cloning. Okay, so if you want to remove something from an image, like telegraph wires and things like that, or if you want to duplicate something in an image, this is a wee tutorial just to show you how. So I'm going to go to File and Open, and I'm going to look for an image called bwhall.jpg. Okay, it's on the first screen here, so I'm going to click on that and open. And you can see whenever it opens, it's not a bad looking image. Could be nicer if we didn't have the cleaner sign. So to clone things out, I would recommend first of all that you zoom in and that you navigate to the area that you want to get rid of, okay, i.e. the cleaner sign. Okay, the bigger it is on screen, the more accurate it's going to be whenever you do this. You're then going to go to your clone stamp, which is left 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if we hold down the mouse on that, it's option 1. For heaven's sake, don't do the clone stamp. Sorry, the pattern stamp, because you'll end up with a mess. If you stick with the clone stamp, treat it like a normal brush. So you do have a brush size. Again, you can increase or decrease the size of your brush on that first slider, and I would recommend a reasonably soft edge. The reason why is you don't want to see where the edges finish. Okay, you want it to blend. Now at this point in time, if I just click my mouse, you will end up with this dialog box saying that the clone stamp will not work because you have not chosen a source point. In other words, you haven't told it where you want to copy. Okay, so if you look along the bottom line of your keyboard, it's usually button 3 or button 4 in from the left. You have an Alt button, and if you hold down the Alt button, your little cursor will turn into a target. And the rule of thumb here is that you click your mouse on a good bit, and you'll hear me click, and you let go of your Alt. You then move to a bit that you want to cover up. At this stage, you just hold down your mouse and you will see that you have a cross where you are copying from, and the circle is where you're pasting to. You may have noticed that I'm sort of only darkening it down a little bit, and the reason for that is because my opacity is set at 50%. I need to make that 100% so that whenever I'm pasting in, it's pasting in 100% of what I've asked it to copy, not just 50%. Okay, now I did say earlier, bigger brushes make for less work, but if I just do this on one mouse stroke, and you'll see that as I move along, watch where that cross goes. It may feel a little bit alien to start off with, but on this one mouse stroke, you will see that I'm starting to paint the sign in again from the left. At this point in time, you let go of the mouse, let those pixels drop and stick, and then on your next mouse stroke, you'll see that the cross is picking up the black pixels here that we've just dropped, and it will allow you to continue onwards. Okay, now I would recommend that you take samples little and often, maybe from other directions and other sides. Okay, and see along the top here, again, you've got a slight difference in light on the top of the plinth compared to the bottom. So again, if we hold down the Alt here, and the beauty of CS6, it shows you the preview of what you're about to drop in. So you can always line up your lines and your tones and things like that as well. In older versions, you weren't able to, but in older versions, if I just hold down my Alt again, you'll see that there's a bit of a crosshair there in the middle, sort of goes across and then down. And that's what we used to use in older versions to line up things both vertically and horizontally. And if I just zoom out there, you'll see that that's not bad at all. Okay, there's a few other things we could remove. Okay, there's a little bit of a sign there, there's some of these joins, etc, etc. And again, you would always do File and Save As. Save it out as a second copy. Do not overwrite your original. Thanks, guys.